Hi everyone, and welcome to your monthly Pick a Card Tarot readings for the month of April 2023. If you're new here, my name is Sydney, I'm the tarot guy next door, and I use my occult knowledge and intuition to help guide you towards the life you want. I'll be doing 7 card readings, and here are the decks that I have for you. We have the Borderless Rider-Waite-Smith with Lapis Lazuli, the Morgan Greer Tarot with White Crystal, and the Light Seers Tarot with Dongling Jade. We also have 4 different Oracle cards to choose from 4 different decks. So go ahead and pick which tarot deck and which oracle card resonate with you the most. It's totally fine if you're drawn to more than one. And of course, you can pause this video if you need more time. As always with collective readings, take what resonates with you and leave aside what doesn't. If you want to jump straight to your reading, you'll find the timestamps right below. And with that, let's go right to the readings. All right, group 1, let's see what we have for you for the month of April. Excellent. So, in your present energy, we have a bunch of reverse cards, but with yellow backgrounds. This is interesting. So I'm seeing cause for optimism and also cause for patience. It's difficult for me to interpret these cards on their own, but that is the gist that I'm getting here. And now things are a little clearer with this Ten of Swords in your past. So I will say what I say almost every time I pull this, the Ten of Swords in particular. When a chapter closes, often it is setting you up for the next thing, but it can seem dramatic. The Ten of Swords is one of my cards for, it feels like the end of the world, but it really isn't. And even on the Tower card, there is a solid foundation that is unshakable. And in the case of the Ten of Swords, there is a sunrise in the background here. So let's try to keep that in mind. But yes, sometimes beginning the new chapter after the old chapter finishes can be slow. And sometimes that slowness can lead to impatience or discouragement. And coming in, we have the Emperor reversed, okay? And the supporting... the main advice and supporting advice are the Ten of Coins and the High Priestess with Judgment at the bottom of your deck. All right. So if you couldn't tell by how fast I flipped over these cards, I'm going to have to stare at these for a little while. Just give me a second. I'll see you right now. Group 1, I'm reminded of the cliche phrase, when a door closes, a window opens. And I think that the message for you is that sometimes when a monkey wrench gets thrown in our gears, that it doesn't mean that you're unable to come up with another way to get to where you want to go. I think that the main focus for me is the message behind these 2 advice cards. We have the main advice and supporting advice. And the Ten of Coins is saying basically to not lose sight of your dream, not lose sight of the why, not lose sight of the big vision with a capital B and a capital V that you are trying to build towards. And of course, sometimes on our way to this big dream, things happen, it's looking for you. Oh, and full disclosure, I'm recording this on Saturday, March 4th, so it's very early in March, but it's looking like the month of March might have lived up to the hype for you, Group 1. And just remember that if I'm correct in this assumption, that we're all going through this, and to not take it personally, that even though the Emperor here is reversed, it still is an Emperor. Even though the Nine of Cups is reversed here, it is still the Nine of Cups. So sometimes your wish comes in a bit later, but when you, how can I say this? The more quickly you can adapt your plan to get to where you want to go, the better. And I think that for you, the focus is to, keep that big vision in mind, but also try to come up with alternate ways to get to where you want to go. Because I think that the month, it's looking like the month of March was some kind of rebirth for you, and there is, it's looking like the month of April might be a continuation of that rebirth for you. And just remember that, Rome wasn't built in a day. And do I have anything else? Yeah. Don't lose faith. Keep your eye on the prize, capital P prize, and don't lose faith. And don't start doubting yourself right now. Like the majority of your reading is reversed, right? Even if we include the bottom of the deck here. So remember that as long as you keep taking baby steps, then that's fine. And it's also fine if you take steps in the wrong direction. You know, setbacks happen to all of us, but don't let that get you down. All right, you do have an opportunity to sit on your throne eventually, even if it might not happen as quickly as you would like. And before I end this reading, I think I will give a quick disclaimer at the beginning of the Oracle card portion. So just be mindful of that. But I will send you there right now, Group 1. Thank you very much for trusting me with your reading. I'll see you there. Group 2, the Eight of Wands flipped over while I was shuffling for you. If that Eight of Wands actually has a meaning in this reading, I would suggest you buckle up. Oh, and also, I do have a quick disclaimer that I want to give at the beginning of the Oracle card portion because I don't want to give it three times. But right out of the gate, it's looking like things are going great for you. It's looking like, especially with the Ace of Swords and the Fool here, this is a really good combo for a promising prospect that's at the beginning. I'm not sure what the Four of Cups is saying just yet. I have, like, the fact that it's upright is giving me cause for optimism. The fact that one of the hidden messages, or one of the ways to interpret the Four of Cups, is an opportunity that's available to you that you're not seeing. So let's be mindful of that. And in the past, we have the Ace of Cups reversed. So it's nice to have two aces. I'm not sure what the Ace of Cups in reverse is saying. It might be a delayed opportunity that is happening right now. You know, we have an ace to an ace here. A little too early to tell. And in your incoming energy, we have the Lovers. Isn't that cute? With the main advice being the Sun, awesome. Supporting advice is the Devil. Ooh, this is very interesting. With the Two of Cups at the bottom of your deck. All right, give me a second, Group 2. I'll see you right now. Group 2, there are two obvious things that I want to point out. First of all, your entire reading is upright except for the only reverse card in your whole fucking reading is in the past, so that's nice. Second of all, 4 out of 7 of these cards are major arcana cards. So it's looking like a really powerful month of April for you. I think that this month is an opportunity for you to build really meaningful, really fruitful relationships. I think that with the Lovers card and the Sun card, specifically this version of the Sun, which has, a bigger focus on community. We also have the Two of Cups here at the bottom of your deck. It's looking like an opportunity. First of all, there might be an opportunity for love for some of you, but no matter what kind of relationship this is, I think that whatever happened in March for you, whatever disappointments or stalls or delays happened in the month of March, just tell yourself that based off of these cards here, it's looking like the month of March for you compared to a bunch of other people was pretty good, all things considered. And I think the only inherent warning here, which is in the Devil card and the Four of Cups, well, I'm going to focus on the Devil card. I'm honestly not entirely sure just yet what the Four of Cups is saying, but the two advice cards here are saying to it's okay to enjoy the process. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to keep things lighthearted and playful. Be careful of dipping into old habits which may or may not have been productive. Sometimes when we're in a state of euphoria, some less than productive things pop up. This is an anecdote that I thought of while staring at these cards in silence. I might have mentioned this before. I certainly did on TikTok, but anyway, last night I ate 2 large bags of chips in a very short amount of time. That is not my proudest moment, but it's an example. Like my dark relationship with potato chips is long documented, has lasted as long as I can remember. Like seriously, like into my, like I was in the single digits, you know, that's how long it lasts, and I'm in my 40s now. So all that to say, you know, sometimes when things are going great, then, you know, the temptation to scarf down 2 large bags of chips might come up to you, whatever the equivalent of that is for you, group two. So just beware of that. And don't let that be an excuse to close yourself off to the opportunities that you do have for this month, because it's looking like you're in a good position to take the leap and to really make something happen. It might not happen right away, but I think the focus for you should be on looking out for people that you can build real, deep, powerful relationships with, or deepen relationships that you already have. That might also be an aspect of this. But yeah, all in all, this is looking really good for you, group two. Oh, did I mention I have a caveat at the beginning? I probably did. Anyway, I'll see you at the Oracle card section regardless. There we go. All right, group three, let's see what we have for you for April. I also want to mention I have a little disclaimer thingy that I want to do at the beginning of the Oracle card portion, so be on the lookout for that. And your present energy is looking good, honestly. I keep saying that the Seven of Swords gets a bad rap. So we have the Seven of Swords, the Hangman, and the Ace of Cups reversed. This is looking like kind of like being at the crossroads, kind of like being on the cusp of a great moment for you. It's too early to tell, but that's the vibe that I'm getting at the top here. And in your past, we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Well, this is not much of a surprise, especially considering how the month of March might have played out for you, group three. More on that in at the top of the Oracle card portion. I think I'm just going to move over to the incoming energy, which is the Empress reverse. So it's looking like at the end of all of this, there's an opportunity to bring something into the world. So that's nice. It could also be, I'm feeling this one a lot less. I'm really emphasizing the act of creation. But the Empress is also a card of abundance, and obviously she's reversed, which might suggest some kind of block, glitch, or delay. Let's go into the advice card. So your main advice card is the 10 of coins. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge for some of you. And the 3 of cups reversed. Ooh, awesome. And at the bottom of your deck, we have the 5 of swords reversed. Okay. Give me a second here. Is this... Yeah, this is well centered. All right, group three, I'll see you right now. Group three, I have the feeling that the overall message for you for this reading for April is to move on from the past and try as best you can to put the past behind you. And that might involve either mending relationships which may have been stressed during the month of March, or being mindful not to do that going into April. The warning there, that last part that I just said is a heavy emphasis on the 5 of swords reversed at the bottom of your deck and the 3 of cups reversed in the supporting advice position. So here's the thing. Shit happens, and I think that you are in a position to process the lessons that come from this, maybe even finding nice creative ways to get to where you want to go, winking to the 7 of swords here. Now, I think the message, the main message of the Seven of Coins, where I'm seeing it here, is to remember that success is best enjoyed with people that you love, people that you enjoy, people that you appreciate. And I think that whatever stressors may have happened within the community during the month of March, or might happen during the month of April, to really remember, like, there's a saying in some series of audios that I sometimes listen to of, if I help my friend get enough money to buy his yacht, I'm going to be invited to the party, so it helps me too. And being the friend who gets that yacht, wouldn't you like to have a bunch of people and throw a big party on that yacht to celebrate? And even if the celebration might come later, doubled with the Ace of Cups reversed here, it's still that much more enjoyable when you do it with people, you know? What good is it to be like some Ebenezer Scrooge locked away in your rich ass tower alone and everyone hates you, you know? That's not something that I would advise striving for. So really, whatever lessons you learn from the Wheel of Fortune reversed here, and it does look like you did learn these lessons because the Hangman is upright here. Try to remember that no matter what toes got stepped on, no matter words got said, that, well, obviously, like, it's important to have standards, but to really make sure that that you don't hold grudges. Yeah, the Five of Swords and Three of Cups both reversed here. A good way to summarize them is to make sure to not hold grudges with people that you shouldn't be holding grudges with. So you either, mend the bridge or cut them off, but like, you know, thinking of the situation over and over again. I don't know what the fucking word is I'm trying to come up with. That isn't helpful. And again, there's opportunity for you to create something really good, either this month or beyond, probably beyond actually, because it's reversed here. And just keep focus on what the big why is, and also try to remember that it's fun to have people to party with, you know? So that sums up the reading for you, Group 3. If you don't want to watch me pick up your reading, you can skip ahead a couple seconds using the timestamps in the description below. I'll see you at your Oracle card portion. Yeah, off you go. All right, let's see here. This should be pretty well centered. Something like that. Oh, disclaimer that I told most of you that I wanted to say. I'm recording this on Saturday, March 4th, so it's very early into the month of March. As you may have heard, there's some major astrological shifts happening in the month of March, and none of them have happened yet, as far as I am concerned, here sitting in my kitchen recording these. So who knows what's gonna happen? But based off of the readings I gave, honestly, it's looking pretty good, all things considered, for everyone. So that being said, Group A, your card is the Wanderer. This is I Ching hexagram number 56. And the key words are traveling, adventure, movement, coping with unfamiliarity, a pilgrimage, aloneness, broaden your horizons. So I think the main message for you, Group A, is that whatever the month of April brings, it's looking like it's an opportunity to expand your horizons, to get familiar with things that you were not familiar with, or for another way to put it is to Step outside of your comfort zone. Another theme that comes up a lot in readings like this. So try to keep that in mind and try to see this as an opportunity and as a feature, not a bug. Group B, your card is, what is this? Oh, exchanging gifts. Well, this is a nice card. Let me stare at this for a second. I think the main message for this card is to look for opportunities to show appreciation and receive appreciation and participate in reciprocity. Reciprocity is almost like a superpower. And if you keep things light and you know, sometimes it's the little things that you do that stay with people for a long time. There's a very specific story that comes to mind right now. It would be way too long to tell you this story, but let's just say that it was a tiny little thing that someone did. This happened several years ago before COVID, and it came to me now. So try to look for opportunities to do the little things. You never know how long it'll stay with people. Unfortunately, I can't tell that story. It would be way too long. Group C, your card is Disseminating Waning Air Moon. Reputation. Ooh, this is nice. So this is, okay, this is like right after the full moon. Air is the realm of thoughts and words. I think for you, sometimes when we accomplish things, it builds confidence in us and in others towards us to do other things. So I think that for you, it's looking like an opportunity to really reap those rewards. And this is honestly looking really good for you. For some of you, depending, because there was a lot of relationship themes. This could also be a reminder to keep the reputation of others in mind. You either, don't be too dismissive, but don't be foolish either. Try to remember what, how can I say this? Take people's reputation seriously, but not dogmatically, is what I'm trying to say. And this could also be an opportunity for you to either build your reputation or cash in on your reputation. Not too sure. Well, obviously, given the moon phase, it's leaning a little towards cash in, but yeah, that's what I got for you, Group C. Group D, your card is Anxiety. Yeah. Listen, it's normal. It happens. And what I would say for you, Group D, is that sometimes don't let your anxiety stop you from trying. And the feeling of pride that you get in feeling the fear and doing it anyway, it feels way better from compared to not having tried at all because of the fear, because of the anxiety. So, and at a surface level, this could also be a reminder for you to, do the breathing and centering exercises that you may or may not have. If you don't, this might be a good month to develop some. And if you do, this might be a good month to lean on them. So yeah, that is what I have for you for the month of April. Thank you so much for watching this. If your reading resonated with you, or if you like this video in any way, please give this video a like. It really does help the channel a lot. I really want to grow this channel. I think I'm doing good stuff. But regardless of that, y'all take care. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Have a great April.